In this demo, we'll see the AI evaluation package in action. This video accompanies the blog that we can see here, and in particular in this demo what we're going to look at is how to run an evaluation against the truthfulness of an LLM response. There's more details in this blog that give you the top to bottom about what this package can do, but in essence the evaluation package lets you run evaluations against key metrics when it comes to LLM or SLM integrations. There's a relevance, truth, completeness, fluency, coherence and equivalence and crowdness. There's a series of metrics that you can run evaluations against with your code. There are many reasons why you might want to do that. We can see some of those reasons here. And this is the high level process, right? So you instantiate the evaluator, execute the evaluation, extract the evaluation metric, and then validate the results, right? So we'll jump out of the blog. It's here up online for you to look at, and we'll look into Visual Studio. So here we're in Visual Studio, and this is a test fixture setup, and we've got some code here that between lines 15 and 22 sets up the chat configuration, right? So in this particular example, we're using the OpenAI GPT-4o model, right? And we pass that back out of this method here. We've got a method here between lines 25 and 37. And what this does is it sets up two chat messages. One is the system prompt for the agent, and then the other one is the human prompt. So we can see here between lines 30 and 31, we prime the agent and say, listen, you are an assistant that cannot answer questions truthfully. You will make answers up, you won't be truthful or coherent. So we expect this agent not to give us any valuable information, really, just for the purposes of this demo. But we can scroll down here, and between lines 41 through to 69, this is where we invoke the evaluator, right? So here we are instantiating the truth evaluator. We then fetch the chat configuration. We fetch the messages that we set up earlier in the method, and then down at line 57, what we do is we pass in the messages and get a chat response from OpenAI. After we've got that, what we can do is to perform the evaluation, and that's what we can see in line 60. At line 63, we then validate the truth metric, okay? And that's what this line of code does. A little bit further down here, this is where we run the evaluations, okay? So we'll run this in debug mode, and what we'll see is the chat messages will get created, the response will be fetched back from the language model, and then we'll get some information back in the evaluator, right? So that's run just now. We've got the breakpoint hit. Let's see what the message back from the language model was first. So the message that we got back in terms of our human prompt was UK population is approximately 3.5 billion. Well, that's clearly wrong. There's about 60 or 70 million, I believe. And then you've got like some nonsense sentence, right? We can analyze the metric. So we can go into the watch window, because I've already added a watch, and click down here. We can see we've got a score of 1. So 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest. The name property is the particular metric that we're interested in. In this situation, it's truth. And then we can expand the interpretation, okay? So in here we have some properties. It's failed, the rating is unacceptable, and the reason is because the truth is less than 4. So if we scroll down here, we can see we've got some assertions. This test would fail because the value is not more than 3. The interpretation is unacceptable, and the rating does not belong to any of these evaluation ratings in the array. Okay, so that was a quick run through of the new evaluation package that's been shipped by Microsoft. There's more information in the accompanying blog for this video, of which you can find the link in the description. For a deeper dive into this video, view the accompanying blog at jamiemaguire.net.